What is the secret ingredient that propels some individuals to consistently achieve their goals, while others falter and fall by the wayside? Today, we unravel the puzzle of self-discipline, an often overlooked but crucial component of success. You see, self-discipline is not a flashy, one-time show of force. It's the quiet, relentless rhythm of effort and repetition, the steady drumbeat that underpins every significant achievement. But let's be clear, self-discipline is not a substitute for motivation. It's an enhancement, a force multiplier. While motivation might start the engine, it's self-discipline that keeps it running, that pushes through the inevitable roadblocks and detours life throws our way. It's the difference between a flash in the pan and the enduring flame of progress. So it turns out that the key to progress and inner peace is not just a burst of inspiration, but the steady flame of self-discipline, a truth that leads us to the teachings of the Stoics. But that's a story for the next scene. Have you ever wondered where the concept of self-discipline originates? Let's travel back in time to ancient Greece and Rome to explore Stoicism, a philosophy that holds the key. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the grand halls of Athens and nurtured in the bustling heart of Rome, has long extolled the virtues of self-discipline. Stoics view the world through a lens of rationality and logic, and believe that we, as humans, are capable of rising above our primal instincts and emotions. Their teachings center around three core virtues: courage, industriousness, and self-control. Courage for Stoics is not merely physical bravery. It is the mental fortitude to face life's trials and tribulations, to embrace adversity as a challenge to overcome, rather than a burden to endure. It is the courage to say no to momentary pleasures that might steer us away from our long-term goals. Industriousness, the second virtue, is the embodiment of hard work and continuous effort. Stoics believe that humans are innately industrious creatures, and that hard work is our natural purpose. They argue that we find fulfillment not in idle leisure, but in the sweat of our brows and the accomplishment of our tasks. To be industrious is to be engaged in the world, to contribute to society, and to seek improvement in ourselves. Lastly, self-control is seen as the guiding principle that ties these virtues together. It is the ability to resist distractions, to remain steadfast in the face of temptation. It's the strength to stick to our principles, to uphold our values, even when the world tempts us to compromise. Self-control is the rudder that steers the ship of our lives, guiding us along the path of virtue and away from the rocks of vice. In essence, Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline is not a punishment, but a path to fulfilling our true nature. It reminds us that we are more than our impulses, more than our desires. We are rational, industrious beings, capable of great courage and self-control. And it is through the consistent practice of these virtues that we can achieve our goals and find inner peace. Now let's delve deeper into the Stoics' approach to self-control, a virtue that plays a pivotal role in self-discipline. In the Stoics' view, self-control is not simply about resisting temptation. It's a holistic approach that involves managing our responses to external events and our internal thoughts. Stoics believe that we have complete control over our mind, our actions, and our reactions. The outside world, full of distractions and temptations, can only influence us if we allow it to. A central tenet of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, the understanding that some things are within our control and some are not. The Stoics counsel that we should focus our energy and attention on things within our control, our thoughts, our actions, our responses, and accept the things that are beyond it, such as the actions of others, the passing of time, or the changing of the seasons. This acceptance does not mean passivity, but rather a conscious decision to not let external factors dictate our internal state. It is about recognizing that we cannot control the world around us, but we can control how we respond to it. This control over our internal state is a form of self-discipline, and it's here that the Stoics' guide to self-control truly shines. So how does one cultivate this self-control? It starts with awareness. The Stoics' practice of self-reflection helps in identifying our triggers and understanding our reactions. Once we know what influences us, we can make a conscious choice to act according to our principles rather than our impulses. But remember, self-control is not about total self-denial. Stoicism does not advocate for a life devoid of pleasure. Instead, it encourages us to choose the right pleasures, the the ones that align with our values and goals. It's about making conscious choices, about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term gratification. And so, we come to realize that the Stoic self-control is not about denying oneself of all pleasures, but rather about choosing the right ones, the ones that align with our goals. What might seem like mere hard work, the Stoics elevated to a virtue: industriousness. Industriousness in the Stoic philosophy is not about mindless toil, but rather about focused, purposeful action. It's about the disciplined pursuit of meaningful goals. It's about understanding that the journey to achievement is often long and strenuous, and embracing the process with patience and dedication. The Stoics believed that industriousness was integral to human nature, to fulfilling our potential. They saw it as a form of self-expression, a way to express our unique abilities and talents. It's about channeling our energy into tasks that align with our values and ambitions. This is where self-discipline comes into play. Industriousness isn't simply about effort. It's about disciplined effort. It's about resisting distractions, maintaining focus, and persisting in the face of obstacles. It's about aligning our actions with our goals, even when it's challenging. Industriousness, therefore, is not merely about being busy, but about being productively busy, about being disciplined in the pursuit of our goals. But how does one stay disciplined and industrious? The Stoic answer is simple yet profound: purpose. In the grand tapestry of life, it is not enough to merely exist or go through motions. Each of us needs a clear and meaningful aim, a purpose that propels us forward. According to Stoic philosophy, this purpose is not just a wish or a dream. It's a guiding principle that shapes our actions and decisions, a beacon that lights our path. It's the reason we rise each morning, the fuel that keeps the fire of self-discipline burning. It's what motivates us to resist distractions, to practice self-control, to persist in the face of adversity. It's what makes hard work not just bearable, but meaningful. It's the bridge that connects the daily grind to the grand vision. As we see, self-discipline, guided by a meaningful purpose, is not a burden, but a beacon that lights our path, leading us to our goals and true inner peace. Before we conclude, we'd like to invite you on a continuous journey of self-discovery and self-discipline. If you've found value in exploring the Stoic path, and you're eager to delve deeper into this profound philosophy, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We regularly share enlightening content on Stoicism and other philosophies that can help guide your life. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos and join our community of learners and seekers, all striving to live more meaningful lives. Remember, the Stoic path to progress is a journey, not a destination. By subscribing and engaging with our content, you become an active participant in this journey. Let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together. Hit that subscribe button and let's embark on the next chapter of our Stoic journey together.